just vaping.
What's up, guys? Today I'm going to be doing a tutorial on the bass patch in Sorcerer by Julian and Calor. It sounds something like this. So pretty electro, crazy, maybe a little bit of dubstep like aspects in there. But anyway, it's I'm really not into electro house, but it really stood out to me a lot. So, and I thought I'd recreate it. So anyway, but this is what I got. So it's pretty darn similar, not on point, but considering this is just made, with just Massive and a few other plugins. It's definitely probably as close as we're going to get here. So anyway, the bass patch itself is nothing special. There's going to be a ton of effects on it as well, an entire effects chain here. So let's listen to the bass patch by itself. Yeah, so really boring, really nothing much to it. So I mean, the effects chain makes a huge difference here. So anyway, but let's go into the patch first because that's pretty important. I'll also be posting a link so you can download the patch just in case you're not able to follow along. But if you need to pause and do the adjustments, then go for it by all means. But anyway, just to make sure you initialize the patch, and then you're going to be doing a groan 1, pitch down 24 semitones or 2 octaves, and then you're going to have the wavetable right there, and intensity and amp all the way up. The next thing you're going to do is have an acid filter with the cutoff all the way up and the resonance pushing all the way up just about as well. So, and then after that, we're going to be going to the sine shaper, about maybe a little bit more than 1/3 the way up both ways there. And then voicing, nope. Okay, so the voicing we're going to have 16/6, and the pan position is going to be right about there. And that all the way up. And that's really about it. It's pretty simple. Just classic tube, almost halfway, and then a little bit of dimension expander. I like to keep the size down and the dry wet a little bit up there. Also, we're going to have a little bit of boost in the high shelf there as well. So, and that's literally it. There's nothing else here besides the pitch bend. I put a macro there on the pitch bend, so that way I'm able to flex out the semitone a little bit, so flex out the note. So anyway, that's it right there. Like I said, nothing really too special. It's the effects chains that's really going to make the sound, and the most important thing is going to be the wow filter. So if you don't have the wow filter, definitely get it. It is freaking incredible. So first thing you want to do is put it on val mode, and then you're going to have it AI. You just scroll it down to get your things there. So A and I, and then you're going to put on a band reject filter, and then you're going to have the overdrive around 40% there, and the resonance you want it about 90. So and then if you look here, if you drag this to the side, if I click on this, I have it modulating throughout this over here. So kind of give it a little bit of a, mixes it up a little bit, makes it sound more, natural and everything. So that's that. And then Camel Crusher, I believe I have it on the American Crunch setting. So the American Crunch setting, if you have Camel Crusher, a lot of you guys should. And then I put a sidechain compressor on it, but I also have Volume Shaper kind of doing most of the work. So if you don't have Volume Shaper, then keep the sidechain compression on. So the EQ is also pretty important. Without it, it doesn't really sound as bright. So it adds a little bit of brightness there. The distortion is also a pretty important factor too as well. Just copy the settings right here. You're going to have the drive all the way up, tone right in the middle, then the dry wet and the dynamics 70, 88. So, and then that right there. And then we have a phaser. I'm not really sure what the hell I did here. I just kind of, messed around until I had the sound I like there. So, and adds a little bit of variance to it. And then I have another sidechain compressor compressed to the whoops here. Not entirely necessary, but it kind of helped a little bit. And then we're gonna do the dark hall setting, and then you want it on the reverb. You want to drag on reverb, sorry, and then dark hall. You're gonna want it at around 12% dry wet there. So, and then just the compressor, not really too much, light compression, and then another sidechain compression that you don't got to worry about. I just got it sidechain to some of the other effects in there. But anyway, that's really it. So.